Alright everybody, TheBeard here from Hard Mode, going to be showing you some Divinity Original Sin. I actually did start playing around with the character creation because it's so vast, and so I kind of wanted to help speed things up for when I show you guys. But I actually haven't entered the game or anything, but I'm just going to start a new one. There is a single player or multiplayer selection of characters, but you can kind of change that in the game, so. Load character creation. This is in beta. It is early access, so everything is constantly telling you that it's not finished and whatnot. But it's pretty nice for what it is. So first, you have you have two characters in this game that you're going to be making, completely two separate characters. Start with Scarlet and Roderick. So first, we'll take a look at the classes here. We have Ranger, Rogue, Shadowblade, Wayfarer, Witch, Wizard, Battle Mage, Cleric, Enchanter, Fighter, Knight, and then back to Ranger. So you can see that there's already a ton of preset classes. Now, you could just say, a Witch and a Wizard go walking to the woods, and just accept and go. However, this game is kind of modeled after D&D, so we'll take a look at Scarlet here, and we'll just go into the edit. So in the edit, you could see already that there's a lot going on. You got your bio here, nice, good, lengthy bio. You can turn them around and check them out. This is a lot of stuff, so we're just going to start over here first. Obviously, you got your male or female, pretty basic. You can make your character look kind of however you want. As far as that goes, and you can make her look completely nothing like what she actually is. This is your icon that goes in the top left corner here. So you have the different voices. Okay, you have different skin tones. Everything is such as that. Different heads, hair. They do have a lot of good hair in this game. I mean, come on. And then yep. Obviously, you get your general color, and for whatever reason, I mean, I guess you can pick their underwear. I mean, that's pretty funny. So, how do we get her not in her underwear? Can we just not? I don't. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Then over here, you can kind of take a look at. As again, it says select preset. So you would start with whatever you wanted to start with, and then from here you got attributes, abilities, talents, and skills. So you can edit that, and you can start with talents, and you have all these different talents to choose from. These are similar to the perks of Fallout, kind of like how my friend was explaining to me, and it actually really is exactly that. You can see arrow recovery, bully, and then they have requirements or something like that too. Like if you wanted to pick this up, you have to be at least level 3, or elemental ranger, you need a marksman ability 5. So there's different things about that. You have your standard 6, as I call them. Whether or not they change anything beyond Constitution, it's usually either charisma or something like that, but this game includes speed and perception, but this is the classic 6 as I usually refer to it. Then you have your starting skills. So with that being said, is let's say like Divine Light, okay, 90% chance to warm status, 90% chance to set willpower loss, penalty, negative 10% from low strength. So you have a 90% chance of this, I guess, essentially working. Now, the way this works is, let's say you want to just really focus on that, so you can try to, increase your strength, and then check it out. 100% chance, boom. So, with that also being said, you could even lower your strength, and look at, you now have a 30% loss. So, it really takes into effect every single point of strength. I mean, you really are able to, be affected by, I'm a really good warrior, but I'm kind of a little bit of a mage on this side. And it's going to say, well, yeah, here's these abilities, and we're going to give you these penalties because you're just a little bit. But so, really, really cool stuff. once you click in here, I mean, look. Oh my God, you know, look, there's just a lot of stuff going on. This, and again, this is just beta. So with the warrior, here's your different warrior abilities. You can select and remove. Essentially, what you do is you get 3. This costs 3 action points to use. This is 4 action points and 0 action points. So when you come in here, you know, like this costs 6. So it's kind of be like your whole turn is going to be used up with these bigger abilities. Divine Light you might be able to use, you know, maybe twice or 3 times if you're lucky. So you got Pyrokinetic. You got like a Water Mage, an Electric Mage, an Earth Mage, Witchcraft, and Special. Scoundrel, kind of like your Rogue. You got your Rangers, and you got your Warriors. So, and basically from that too is going to be derived on what you pick in here, right? So, like, so you want to be a Scoundrel. Let's see here. +2 due to low Scoundrel. Okay, so the action points is increased to 6 because you have a low Scoundrel rating, right? So like you can come into, I believe here, or maybe it's not here. I forget how it works, but there's, yeah, here it is. Okay, highlight. So you could say, okay, this is your warrior, right, and this is your water mage. So you're gonna pull out that and you're gonna put it in Scoundrel. Now this ability is no longer available because you're no longer a Hydrosophist. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. You can correct me down below if you'd like. But now you come into Scoundrel, you can kind of take a look, and you can see that this ability is open now, and it says you can choose up to 3 rogue skills with 1 Scoundrel. So you got that, but like let's say, can I go at more than 1? No, I can only do one right now. You know, Scoundrel, Pyrokinetic, and then you can come into the Pyrokinetic, and you get these 2 abilities. So there's a whole crazy sorts of things you can do. You know, I don't want to be single-handed. I only want to use a crossbow. I could care less about shields, and I really want to be into bodybuilding, and it's the effects of saving throws against physical statuses. So not being knocked down, burning, bleeding, crippled, blinded, etc. Drunk. That's awesome. You can up your willpower. Say I want to have a stronger will. You know. I mean, it's crazy. You got your personality, you got your bartering, your charisma, your leadership, and your lucky charm. There you go. You want to increase treasure find? Boom, it's right in here. Craftsmanship. Blacksmithing, crafting, lore master, telekinesis. Lore master identifies enemies and allows you to identify items. The higher, the more you can identify, and the faster it goes. Got your lockpicking, look at. So that's all that. Now, I'm going to actually basically essentially make my character. And I'm gonna kind of, how do I get out of here? I'll just say accept. Yeah. Oh, well, then, you know what, then go back. Main menu. Yeah. I just kind of want to reset all that. I guess there isn't a way to exactly do that entirely yet, so we'll go back in here. So there's crazy customizations, and when I was talking to my friend, this is basically what I had in mind. And then I kind of expanded from that. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Shadow Blade. I'm definitely interested in the Shadow Blade. And my other, I think, is going to be probably, I was thinking Ranger, but I'm thinking the Knight. I'm thinking, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna do Ranger. And here's what we're gonna do. Actually, you know what, we'll leave this in for right now. Oh, that's chat. Cool. Alright, so we're going to start with Roderick, the Shadow Blade. One of the first things here is I'm going to basically just kind of... We're going to make him my brother. Oh my god, that's rare ebony. Holy heck, that's crazy dark. I like rich chocolate though. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pop in here. God, I gotta stare in his underwear this whole time now. Oh, if I do that, it's just gonna change. There's gotta be a way to. I just don't want to look at his underwear, but that's all right. Whatever. So anyway, so we're gonna come in here now. One of the things I wanted to do was he's got this kind of like a dark side to his witchcraft and everything like that. So he's like a witchcraft rogue, which is cool, you know, and I think it's great. However, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna actually take out the witchcraft, and this is an air mage. But I'm gonna pop in pyro. Actually, you know what? I do like witchcraft. But I'm going to pop in pyrokinetic. Excuse me. I like that much better than kind of like the air mage. So, just like a fire rogue, just for whatever reason, just sounds crazy good. So, alright. So, it won't let me pick any more air skills. So, I essentially have to replace that. Yes. Okay, remove. And we go pop into pyrokinetic. And now we have burning touch and flare. Now, you can see that flare... it costs 6 action points, and this costs 4. Okay. It's also got the range of 3 meters. It's got a range of 15. So I'm gonna be a rogue though, right? I'm probably gonna be stealthing, and I'm probably gonna be really close. So this is actually gonna be probably better for me. Yeah. So we're gonna select this one. This is Razor's Edge. 80% chance to set stun status. Minus 20% from low dexterity. Now my speed is set pretty high, considering. However, I would rather have just like a good balanced dex and intelligence. So you can see now let's look at the minus 10%. So what would it be, like 8? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I did intelligence. Yep, so 100% chance to stun. I would lower my speed, but I do want a little bit of speed. So you know what I mean? It's like you can only choose one way or the other, right? So it's like man, okay. So I'm gonna keep it at that, and when I level up, I'll work with that. So I'm gonna take a look at the this is the witchcraft stuff. This is bloodletting. Make your target bleed. Okay. Let's see what else here. To set weakened. To set oath of desecration. Ooh, that sounds crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna actually pick instead of bleeding. Again, since this has a very long range, I'm gonna pick the close range. He's gonna be in there. I mean, if I start off with stealthing in, then he's gonna be close. That's what I'm basing it off of. That's what I'm kind of hoping. So we're gonna take a look at nasty deeds. What's he got? Sneaking. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. Single-handed, okay, that's going to be probably good because he's going to be, whatchamacallit, with daggers or maybe short swords and stuff. So everything looks good here. I mean, really, honestly, I mean, you kind of wish you had more, just to kind of do things with. All right, so now we're going to take a look at his talents. Currently, he has. Oh my God, can I get rid of that? Oh, somewhat. You can kind of do that. Okay, so he is currently Gorilla. Does doubles your attack damage while sneaking. That's crazy. I mean, that's rogue all craziness, right? So this other one here is leech heals you when standing in blood. Now, I thought that'd be good, but like if I have to stand in blood, then I'm forcing myself as to where I have to be. So then I would need long range stuff. However, I want to be constantly on top of my guys, so this doesn't really help me right now. And I think I was looking at this. Backstabber allows the character to backstab with daggers and knives. It's the backstabbing rogue. I mean, it's essentially what it is. You can see too. I mean, there's a couple other ones I was really liking. Like Bully gives you 50% extra damage against opponents that are slowed, crippled, and knocked down. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, there's really kind of so many that it's like, how do you really ever get past this? So, and that's basically hit accept. All right, so. We got our first brother. Now, when I was thinking about my second character, essentially what I thought would be funny would be like, two brothers go wandering around in a forest. So I don't know why I changed the name. I'll just name him Goo for right now. So I am gonna pick somebody that is gonna be a little bit further back because I have somebody that's in tight. So I was thinking Ranger. We are gonna have I tell you, ooh, Rich Caramel. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Yeah. You know what? We'll fire up some. Yeah. No, that's rare ebony. So we're gonna make him really jet black, and of course we're gonna, it's his brother, so he's gonna look similar. I really wish I didn't have to stare at him in his underwear. Oh, boom. We're figuring out stuff every day, people. So we'll look inside his picture. It's a little bit darker since he's a little bit dark ebony, just to see what they take a look like. Yeah, two brothers go walking around. So, all right. So now we're gonna go into the ranger status, and we're gonna go. You can see they boosted his dexterity. What is perception doing in this game? Awesome, cool. That sounds really good. Here's what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking he's gonna be very, very standstill, essentially. Perfect. We're gonna up his constitution, because I'm not worried about running around too much. The rogue's gonna be running around a bit more. He's got the bow, which is good. I'm liking that. Expert marksman, perfect. What else has he got in this? This is like the pre-build. He's a blacksmith crafting lore master. Wow, that's crazy good. That's crazy good. I thought it would be fun. Ooh, you know what? Let's see. Repair your own items. The higher, the faster you repair. Determines what you can craft and the quality. Alright, so that's the identifying items, right? I really want this because that's what a ranger truly is. But here's one thing that I was kind of thinking too, is I was kind of thinking about doing like a ranger summoner. Like, we were having this conversation, me and my friend again, and it was just like, they have summons and stuff like that, and then so I'm always wanting to summon stuff. I always like summons, and I believe it was the Geomancer. Let me check here. So we're gonna take back. I like the repairing and I like the identifying, so we're gonna take back crafting and let's check out Geomancer. Summon spider, right? Oh my god, it's too good. It's too good. So we're gonna look at this as jump out of a hazard situation. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Improve damage with bow and crossbow. Lasts until canceled or replaced by another stance. Oh, okay, that's good. Ricochet, fire a normal arrow that deals 10, and then forks off to the next target. That's actually, these are all really good. Jump out of a hazard situation. So this is kind of like his GTFO. But again, you know what? I'm just gonna take the chance. I'm gonna take the chance, and we're gonna put that in there. You know, it might mean that he's gonna go down because I want him to just park. But I want to make a parking character, you know. So bully, slowed, crippled, or knocked down. Do I even have any knockdown? I don't even have any knockdown. And I know that rogue isn't doing any knockdown, so we are gonna take that out for right now. Arrow recovery. Okay, so that's not too bad. I mean, that makes sense. The only thing I haven't looked out is the rest for a ranger. So we're just gonna kind of take a quick look here. 5-star diner, doubles the effects of food. Know it all. Leech. Light stepper. Lone wolf. My precious. Pet pal. Enables you to talk to animals. Oh boy. Scientist. Stench. What's this? Okay. We'll see how this works out. Every update, they already kind of told you for the early access that every update is going to wipe your saves, which is kind of, yeah, all right, but I mean, you know, there's so much stuff to try anyway, so what's the difference, right? So, I'm liking everything here, and yeah, and we're gonna. No, where was it at? Yeah. We're gonna check out the rest of these heads here. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and then him. We'll do the other one. The other kind of masky face. Yeah, and I lied. We're definitely doing rare ebony. Two brothers. I'm liking it. For names, let's just do. I've always liked the name Marsuvius. Whenever I made black characters in other games, I usually named one Marsuvius, and the other one we'll do Alice. I think it's Alistair, right? So, yep, we're gonna fire this up, and we're just gonna kind of hop. Yes, we're gonna hop into this game here. I know this is gonna be a kind of a longer video, so I'll put some what do you call it? Straight to gameplay links and stuff like that.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them gulls? Means we're close to shore. I don't envy you going there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. A nasty business in a nasty part of Riverlon, if you ask me. Here they are, Captain Sir.
Top of the morning to you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sight Seal. But the sea ain't clear, though. The waves ain't calm. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they are blocking our passage. No use attacking them. We don't stand a shrimp in shark waters chance against those beasts. The sunrise about to clear the fog, so we'll have to act quickly. We'll get you as close to the city as we can and drop you off on the beach. From there on out, you're on your own. Still, just another day's work for source hunters, I reckon. Luck of the gods be with you all.
Very epic music. I'm a fan. Okie dokie. So it even tells right here, beta version. Full release is on June 30th. I mean, that's what, like 9 days away, or I think. So yeah. So I'm gonna kind of just go run right through this real quick. Up here is gonna be your battle formations. If you select a straight line, when you move to a spot, your characters are going to be forming a line. This is similar to the Baldur's Gate style of battle. I'd say battle formations essentially, but the standard is the dice, the 4. You got your different characters, and some of these things I learned from watching my friend show me. So, but I'll show you as well. This has got like a link. Okay, so when I move him, he's linked to there. Let's see here. Break the link. There it is. Break the link. Okay, and I can move him, and then I can, you know, move him. Is it one? Oh God, that was my bad. So, is it? There can't be a way to. No. Okay. So you can move them separately, or you can, you know, just link them up, because why wouldn't you? So just do some exploring here. The cutaway, you'll see it'll cut the terrain away, is pretty good. I mean, it really lets you kind of look into where you want to look in, you know, as far as exploring goes. Different stuff around here is you have your mini map, your connections menu. You can have you know, somebody join at any time. Just different things. Journal, game menu. I know there's some really cool stuff to show. So in the gameplay, so we are gonna take a look at that. I'm actually gonna grab look at my abilities real quick too, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? Okay, I don't have any really specific to go, I guess, so we're just gonna kind of do some exploring here. Just two brothers doing some exploring. Alright. Is that a corpse? Loot. I found a book and a rain scroll. Alright. So, we'll take a look. I'm guessing J for journal? No. I for journal. No, that's not I. Is that L? L for journal. Mysterious murder. So, yeah, let's read that. Yep, so we'll just kind of keep exploring here. Okay, so that seems to be everything, so we're going to run up here. I'm just kind of checking to see if I even have weapons. Oh boy. Combat is turn-based. So this is a turn-based combat. Alright, so it's Marsuvius' turn. As you can see here, if I have, how much do I have here? It looks like I have 7. So if I want, I can spend all 7 action points just running. I can just take off. And, you know, as you can decrease it, it uses less action points. Now, Marsuvius is my rogue, so I need to get in there. I thought I know there's got to be a way to stealth. You know, later on, I obviously haven't figured it out. So, so we are going to, let's see here. Yeah, we are going to try to get in here. Oh, so I gotta look at the range. Range is 2.4. So this guy is 5.1. Oh my god. I guess I could just... Boom! Stunned him up. So he's done. And the combat, hold control, hover... Okay. We're just going to drop it on him. It's a free cost. Alright. Next up. So you notice too that 1 action point is preserved. So we're just going to bite. Actually, that guy's stunned up, so we will bite this guy. It gives you these different stats. Spider's gonna be doing some tanking. Alright, so that guy's stunned. He's not doing anything. Just literally melt him down. What's this one? The enfeebling. We'll make sure he gets nothing done. Weaken him up. Stunning arrow. Oh my god, that's really, really cool. Y'all. Boom, bitch! So, I already like this game. So it is very much even the spider likes it. So this is very much like a tactics game, right? I mean, like it's there can be a lot of strategy and a lot of planning out of having to figure out distances and stuff like that. There's an optional. This is, oh, sweet. So it helps you out a little bit, at least in the tutorial. One thing that is cool is my friend was showing me is I mean, if there's objects in the way, you can just say no, like just go over there. I want to check this out. Like that, nothing there. Can I take these candles? Yeah, like go over there, candles. I'll deal with you later. Oh, here we go. Locked. Done. Done, son. I am controlling. I wanna try to be. Actually, no. I probably should explore with him. He's probably more. Can I move this? Not enough strength. Okay, so I'm not strong enough to lift that up. Essentially, I forgot that there were strength requirements for this stuff. I'll take that. Yeah. We're gonna loot these crates first. And then we can just kind of tell them the GTFO here. A mine. Oh, hell. I guess I wasn't far enough away. Okay, so I kind of subdued the fire a little bit. You're supposed to be able to really play with the elements in this game, so you can't affect fire, you can't affect poison, all sorts of great stuff. What if I just want to shoot it? It told me that there might be a key nearby. I'd rather just kind of shoot it. And I guess there's a key here. There's also a vase. We're going to be on a loot frenzy here for a little bit. Alright. I do want to show you a little bit more combat, so we're going to try to see if we can find... minimize or minimalize my looting. I tend to be a crazy crazy person when it comes to looting. Oh my god, it does like no damage. Well, I don't know. Look at him go. Alistair, what can he do? I really want this chest open. You all can wait. It doesn't appear that I can just set it to auto attack, otherwise I'd have both guys go at it right now. This is me wanting to deal with looking for a key. Oh, I broke my bow? Oh my god. I broke my bow. Ooh, lockpicks. It works. I broke my bow over over a chest. All right, so source hander. Okay, so this is on Marsuvius, the rogue. Can I give it to him? I don't know. I kind of look like it just disappeared. No, here it is. I think, or is that the broken one? Durability. Which one's this one? Oh, yeah. So that worked. All right. King's Tomb. Okay, we can read that later. Unless it's gonna like force me to. Alright. I've spotted something. Oh, sweet. Cool. The graphics in the game are pretty cool. The exploration is pretty cool too. Yeah, I guess we will quick save here. Alright. So this is a water barrel. Oh, I don't have enough strength. So you can see the water affects the fire. Coal basket. Oh, I can light it back. Looks like I can light it back on fire there. Again, it's another water barrel. Maybe this guy can lift it. Can he lift it? He doesn't have enough strength either. So that lets us kind of get around and everything like such. Careful now, it's a trap. Oh shit! Now we learned our mistake last time. It looks like poison. No. Screw you, chat. I don't care about you. You go play in the corner. Alright, oh, the poison's gone. Okay. Picks. Okay. I don't know if I have to go through all that as far as, you know, signing into the bar or whatnot. That just seems to be a good way to just kind of get it done. So make our way through here. Check out some stuff here. Anything back here? Stone gate. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Loot that first. Nice. Interesting. Okay. Fair enough. We'll head this way. There it is. Am I seriously a rock? Shit! I screwed that up, huh? Alright, so we will... Oh, crazy, crazy. That's cool. We'll move with our last one. And... how many action points we need? I need like 3, right? 4 to get some damage off, so... ugh. Well, I gotta get him in there. Even though it's kind of risky as shit. But, I gotta get it in there. Hoping that maybe this guy, this Herr Spider, can get some action going on here. Weaken him up. Spider's gonna try to draw some aggro. Did he just die? Oh. Oh, this is great, huh? In the face. And then the spider dips out. So, yep. So this is pretty much the game. I think I'm gonna cut it here because I know this video is getting kind of long. So, but yeah, I will. Again, this is the beta, and I will be. Oh, there's a treasure chest there. Oh, I gotta go back now. So, and I will be probably posting different stuff. I know there's multiplayer. And one of the things in multiplayer is we were kind of discussing is since there's 4 icons, it looks like you should be able to bring your 2 people into someone else's 2 people game and play with like kind of like a 4-player play a 4-player. Oh god, that was dumb. A 4-player aspect. So we're pretty excited. Me and my friend here to be getting into this game. I'm probably gonna kill Marsuvius here, but yeah. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like this video and share it and comment below. Again, it is in early access beta. It is, however, also on sale right now. I think 20% off. So get in there now and get this shit. And I will, as always, see you on the next one. Peace.